So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize with my Clarity moisturizer from a company called Melaleuca. And I'm just gonna lather that on. I don't do any kind of like special like movements. So next I'm going to be using Becca's Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. That's this right here. This is like so great if you have oily skin like myself. It will keep your face matte, hunty. Matte. Like, if anything, you'll have a nice glow if your oil comes through a bit, but this will keep you matte for days. Pretty much just put like this much on my finger and spread it throughout my fingers and then just put it on my face. Just like how I apply my moisturizer. Just smooth it over. It'll also help make your pores look way smaller than they are. So next, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. powder brush. I use this. I have been using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender lately, but I've switched back to this for some reason. I just kind of miss it. It gives a very airbrushed look. So, and I want that for today. So I'm going to be using this to apply this. The Pro Glow Infallible. I really like this. I thought it would be bad for oily skin since it's Pro Glow and my face is already like Pro Glow, but it's actually really great. And I'm just going to mix that with NYX Liquid Illuminator in the color Pure Gold. So I'm just going to spread that out like that all over my face. Get the mustache area. And then I'm just going to start dabbing and swirling and just blending it into your skin. And now we're going to move on to the brows. And that's how I do it. I'm going to go off camera and finish these. So, be right back. Okay, so I didn't exactly finish my brows because I want to show you guys how I actually blend this out. So a lot of girls get to this point and they just go like, oh, I'm done. No, you don't want to do that, okay? I'm just going to finish doing my highlight and then I'm going to show you guys how I blend out all of it. So I'm using the same palette and I'm just going to highlight everything. Even this pimple on my nose, we're highlighting that too. He wants to be a star since he's right there on my nose, so we're gonna make that happen for him. Highlight the Cupid's bow. Because if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I love a poppin' Cupid's bow. So I kind of bring a highlight under my eye around here a bit, so that helps make my nose look slimmer, pretty much. And I'm just going to blend out these streaks a little bit more so that's easier. And I blend it out with my foundation brush. Just going to try and perfect my shape here, my craft. Okay, now that that's fixed, I'm going to take my angled foundation brush from Ulta. I use this brush every time I blend out my highlight, so yep. I'm just going to go in with it. I'm going to spray it with some matte finish setting spray from NYX because I think it helps keep my whole face, especially my highlight, matte, even though I'm going to set it with powder as well. Like, I want to stay matte because it's hot out and I don't need. Just dabbing off the excess here and then I'm gonna go in. So I'm just gonna do some dabbing motions. Just pretty much going to blend it all out so that you can't see any lines and it looks like we're just naturally highlighted and glowing. So this is what I do to blend out around my eyebrows as well. You know, like how some girls, they highlight around their eyebrows, but then they like don't like blend out this part too much and it still looks like a Hollister bird. You don't want that. You want it all to be seamless. So I'm going to be using Sacha's Buttercup setting powder to set my face, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender to be doing that. So now while that is setting, I'm going to go ahead and start the eyes because that's like the star of this look. So I'm going to be using my Morphe 350 palette. I love it so much. I'm glad I finally got it. So I'm just going to zoom into my eyes so we can get this started. And then, since I think the look that I had that I'm trying to recreate was a little more on the reddish orange side, so I'm going to use this orange shade right here with that same fluffy brush and just put that in the crease.
She's so used to that life so plastic. By the lake LA like magic. Spit rapid, no class, just classes. I've been happy. Then I told her, baby.
And I'm gonna actually go back and reapply the lid shade since that kind of faded away. And on top of that shade, we are going to use a color from ColourPop. It is called Millionaire. just like that. So I'm just gonna take Millionaire. So just gonna take the brush, dip it in Millionaire, and then put it on the lid. That was the wrong way, wow. I'm going to go ahead and apply my liquid eyeliner. It's so faded because I use it so much. It's Kat Von D's. So I went ahead and did my eyeliner. I did find out that it is called Trooper, and it is the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. So now I'm going to be using these Ardell lashes. And you guys, I've been putting on lashes the wrong way. I watched a video and it showed a girl putting on the lashes underneath her eyelashes instead of on top. I was blown away, and I did show myself doing it on my Snapchat. So that is just what I do now. I love how it looks. It looks a lot more natural. And since you can't see the band, it looks a lot more natural. So I'm just going to be taking those lashes, and you put the lash glue on top of the band instead of on the bottom. So this is the lash underneath the lash line. Like, doesn't that look so natural? Can I get a yes? My eyebrows look different every time I come off and on camera. It's because they are. I went back to my old method and added some hairs on my brows so that, you know, it looks a little more fleeky. And now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. This shade for my nose contour. So I'm just gonna take a nice fluffy contour brush and contour my nose. I use the angled foundation brush that I used before to blend out my highlight, to also blend out this contour. And now we can get into highlight. So I'm gonna go in with Wisp first. Okay, and now for an extra highlight, I'm gonna use Becca's Champagne Pop and put that over the Wisp highlight, just for an extra, you know, pop. Just going to take that little brush and put it in Champagne Pop and highlight the corner of my eye. I usually like to smoke out my eye a bit, this kind of look, so, and I think it is smoked out in the picture, so I'm going to take this burgundy shade right here and use just any old fluffy brush, a small one to get under the eye. I'm going to use that and put it underneath. Before I go ahead and finish up, I'm going to use this shade right here in my Smashbox Contour palette and use that to go like on my cheeks and into my contour. because the look was a little more orange in the picture, so trying to get that same look.
I got Paris, he got Nikki, he tried to get him a clone. He said, yeah, you know you got extra hoes and everything you do is extra cold. From the polo fleece to the Jesus piece. I got family in high places like Jesus' niece. Can I please say my piece? If y'all fresh to death, then I'm deceased. And this one here is a heat rock, spit like a beatbox. The way the
and now we're ready to move on to the final step, lips. So for lips, everyone wanted to know what my lippy was, and I gloated that I did not use Kylie Jenner lip kit for that like metallic look, so I'm going to show you guys how I did it. I used NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the color Downtown Beauty. So I'm going to put that all over my lips. Before I do that, I'm just going to moisturize them with some Burt's Bees. My camera keeps dying and overheating at the same time, so I'm sorry that I keep coming back. But I went ahead and lined my lips with brown lip liner from NYX in Espresso, and I also put some concealer so that my lips are a bit more popping and pronounced. And now this is the easy part. I'm just going to take the Wisp highlighter that I used for my face, put my finger in it, and just pat it on my lips. Like that. And I'm gonna go back and line my lips. This is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It's time for me to Vogue, so hope you guys like this look. Comment, subscribe, like, whatever. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for all of my new subscribers. I'm so happy now I'll have more videos like this coming. Bye! Time for me to Vogue though.
Your confidence shows when you speak. Let me hear you, baby. You smell good. I just wanna be near you, baby. If the niggas ain't with it, cause they feel you, baby. Oh yeah, you the shit. You ain't even gotta be up in the mix. Hit the link on Instagram. Talk about curl patterns and shrinkage. You already know what I'm thinking. I just wanna lay in it, ayy, and just stay in it, ayy. Maybe spend all day in it, ayy, and just play in it, ayy. And whatever look you going for, baby, you look great in it, ayy. So just stay with it, ayy. Song I'm dedicating it, ayy. To all the girls with the natural hair and that soft skin and your big ass and that sundress. Ooh, good God, what you doing that walk? I love the girls with the natural hair and that soft skin and your big ass and that sundress. Oh my God, what you doing that walk for, ayy? What you doing that walk for, baby? Ay. What you doing that walk for, baby? Ay. What you doing that walk for? Hey.